What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It is Wednesday for peak week. We're doing the straight arm scapular strength workout. So let's get on into it, everybody. Of course, I forgot to get my remote control for the timer. Here we go. All right, tribe. Let's do it.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, tribe. It is Will here, coming at you with an early morning workout. Yanni has spilled a bit of coffee, so he's bloody running around like a headless chook. I'm not at all surprised. Yes, welcome all, and thank you for jumping on today's stream. We've got Gunnar Nelson, who has taken top spot in the comments section. Well done, Gunnar, saying g'day, tribe.
G'day, Gunnar.
Patricia Sturbridge saying greetings. Martin Kudels is in the house, as well as Gemma Loughran and Dal Jitt. Vinnie Brown is saying, no, howdy all. Note to self, don't have a heavy dinner the day before leg day. This will be a good reset. It must have been those ribs, Vinnie. Those ribs. Good morning, Dave Clark, Felixion, Lee Clark, Simon Morgan, Huru, Declan Lee, Gillespie Gang. Let us know who is working out with you there, Greg. Lucy Marsh Wakefield, and I assume Andy, Roy Stern,
Fine mobility.
Margot Sawyer. Solid Unity crew this morning. We've got 20 watching with 18 likes. That's pretty good. Make sure that if you haven't already, please hit that like button, and of course share. I send the link out personally to maybe 3 or 4 people every morning, because I've spoken to someone at some point and said, oh yeah, my gym is doing live stream workouts, and they go, oh, that's pretty cool, and then I just use that as an excuse to send it to them the next day. So that's always a good little option. If you have someone in the back of your mind who you know has been complaining about not being able to go to the gym, and they've been doing it for the last 3 months, hit them up with that link and just say, balls in your court, son. Yanni, you all cleaned up?
Mate, I'm good. I had a bit of a coffee spill over here just now, and then panicked and forgot to put my headset in. Plug into the matrix. How is everyone? Remember, guys, I want to quickly remind you all, we got 19 on the stream, 18 likes.
Okay.
Smash that like button when the warm-up finishes. Or if you're not doing the workout and you're just sort of following along, giving us some support, then smash the like button now. And we do want to urge you guys to use that little social share button and share it to your favorite social media platform. You have no idea how powerful that is. You might be the reason why someone else starts to exercise. And at the moment, where we are in our lives, where we are in our lockdowns, where we are in this whole new world order, it's a very important thing. Exercise for mindset, for overall health, and just to keep people going every day. So smash that share button as well. Send it off into the cosmos.
Wrist push-ups.
Brad's doing the warm-up for his wrist today. Straight arm scapular strength is fun. Man, I did for the very first time on the weekend. I'm going to do a little bit of bragging here and self-promotion. On Father's Day on Sunday here in Australia, we had Father's Day, and I was down at the bay, Lavender Bay, where I live, on the water. The kids were playing in the harbour on the sand and collecting shells, and I did a little press to handstand workout, and I did my very first eccentric shoulder press, which is a very, very hard movement. I'm not going to demonstrate it on camera because I don't think I will be able to.
And you already tried and you can't?
No, I was just warming my wrists up before.
Oh, that's what you call it.
But I am...
Okay, let's do the shoulder routine.
Vinny Brown, there was a bit of a debate yesterday as to where you live in the world. Can you clear that up,
Island.
please? Rhode Island, is
Rhode
it?
Island.
Rhode Island.
That's right.
Okay.
The finest damn law enforcement in the country.
What's that?
That's a quote from Me, Myself and Irene with Jim Carrey.
Oh, yeah.
He's a Rhode Island state trooper.
Ah, that's right.
That is a great movie.
That is a top
That's
film.
so good.
Yeah. Top film.
Vinny was saying just before that he's learned his lesson not to eat a big dinner the day before legs day, and it was the ribs, and he did say in brackets, I'd probably do it again though. Make good ribs. 100%. Ribs are delicious.
Simon, I'm meant to get back in touch with you. I am terribly sorry. I'm a terrible friend. I know that we need to schedule a time and jump on a call. I might try and hit you up today sometime. I've got a lot going on. Sorry. How is everyone though? I feel like there's a little bit of $1 trillion energy in the house today.
$1 trillion energy.
Yeah, Bitcoin's had a bit of a flash crash overnight, so we bought a whole lot more. What else? What else is happening in people's lives that's interesting?
I tell you what I did last night, which I found was pretty interesting.
Oh my God, the new season of Billions started.
Okay, I won't, don't worry.
Sorry, Billions. Billions and Yellowstone, how good. Sorry, go on, Will.
Okay, I'll start that again. So as you all know that I've been having scheduled calls with our members, our 30-day trial members, and anyone else who has an online subscription. And I'm not a particularly well-traveled guy, but I feel like I am now after yesterday. I had 4 calls in a row, and I went from London to Athens to Switzerland and then back to Manchester, all within a space of 2 hours.
Yeah.
It was a lot of accents, but it was a lot of fun, and everyone was super excited to get started onto their trial. So these are all new members, and it was messing with my head a little bit. I was sitting in this little studio, and they're like, "What time is it for you?" And I'm like, "I'm just about to finish work. It's almost 6." And they're like, "I'm just getting started." And some people were up well before work, and yeah, it was really cool.
It's interesting, isn't it? When you start to see all the...
All right, tribe, get ready for the workout. I've got to go to the toilet before we start this.
Oh, it's a perfect opportunity to use that share button. Come on, let's see if we can get a few more people on this live stream. We've got 23 people watching. Wednesday's always a little bit of a slower day. Some people use it as a gap day, which is terrible because you want to be developing straight arm scapular strength or athletic performance, athletic strength, which is the lateral hip stabilizers and glutes. So yeah, use that little share button. Invite everyone to come join us live. And I was just going to say to Will, how cool is it when you start to get involved in the online coaching and realize that, you know, the client base is literally everywhere. Like we have people in India, we have people in the Cayman Islands, what is it called? Jamaica. You know, like we've got people all over the place. It's really cool.
I had no idea how big the spread was for the online business when I first jumped over, and I had a number of emails with a guy yesterday who works as a dive instructor in the Solomon Islands. I'm like, what a life!
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
There you go.
All right, tribe, here we go. We're going to start with our scapular push-up progression, or the planche progression, I should say. Depending on what you're doing, I'm doing the scapular push-up to tuck planche.
Nice one, Gunnar. Gunnar's shared on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn link is still not working. I do not get it. It's really weird. But that's good that you've got yours going. Carla, morning. Yeah, you guys don't realise how powerful it is when you share this stream. You get it in front of people. People need to see something like a dozen times, I think. I think it's like 16 times. I don't know. Correct me, anyone who's a sales statistician. How many times they need to have the impression before they start to trust that something is of value. It's not a threat to their calorie expenditure, their thinking.
Carla, is that Carla O'Halloran? You my mate? Jumping on for the first time? Oh, first exercise done like that. A look away.
Beautiful.
That's already well into it.
Beautiful. 29 on the live stream, 24 likes. We're doing pretty good today. Carla, yep.
Hey.
Yeah, buddy.
Welcome. I've told everyone that I've been pestering friends who I've talked to about the online workouts about. Carla is one of them. And she's on today. Let us know if you're doing the workout, Carla. Obviously, you can continue to do the workout, and if you get a rest, just type a Y. And for anyone else as well, if you're following along with the workout, a big fat Y so we know you're there supporting Rad as well. 30 watching, 25 likes.
Tribe, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Inner Circle daily email list. I'm sending an epic email out. This week is all about nutrition. It's spring here in Sydney, Australia, and we start to gear up, get ready for the lean season, the beach season.
Beach season.
Get these rigs out, and we are sending over this week and next week the 10 principles of our nutrition system, our program. Today it's going to be the 2 key elements of a successful diet, and this is the 2 key elements to any successful diet, and I would assume that they're not what you think. So make sure that you are subscribed to the Inner Circle so you get this cracking info into your inbox every day. The easiest way to do so is to download one of our blueprints. There's 4 of them for at-home workouts, for strength, for nutrition, and for flexibility. You can download one or all, and you will qualify for our Inner Circle email.
And for the middle splits.
Of course, the Inner Circle tribe also get the same privilege as our Movement Mastermind tribe, which is access to our weekend flash sales for all of our programs. It's definitely worth being in there.
Squeeze your legs together.
It's certainly
5
a good
seconds.
read. The
Toes
Inner
up.
Circle emails. Yanni's quite a good writer and an engaging writer, copywriter. So jump on there, check it out, pick out all the spelling mistakes.
One of my few skills. I've got a few, but the ones I have are pretty good.
Copywriting and press to handstand.
Yeah, I'm actually quite a passionate writer. I've been doing it for a while now, and I'm writing a book. Writing a book in the background. Each of these emails is kind of like an excerpt out of the book.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
There you go. Yanni, the author.
Writing a book for the Unified Movement System.
Oh,
Is there anything this gym doesn't cover? No.
I know there's a lot of people that can't afford to join the UMS online coaching tribe, so we want to give them the opportunity to buy the system in a book.
okay, 40 seconds left in the rest period.
Also, tribe, quick reminder, while we're having a little bit of a break in this stretch, there is a very special link in the description of these streams for you all who are watching to get a lifetime discount and your first 30 days on us if you
20
want to
seconds.
join the UMS online coaching tribe. Join the people around the world, get that opportunity to have your kickstart call with Will,
Yeah.
and take your movement goals, your physique, your body
Here we go.
transformation to a whole new level. Strength, flexibility, and fitness. Of course, you get access to both pathways, the gym pathway, where we use all of the gym equipment, and the at-home pathway. You get access to our private coaching group, our weekly group coaching calls, and all of the other amazing stuff that's involved. Use the link in the description for that.
Yeah, it's a really big, huge benefit to be able to get access to the at-home workouts and the in-the-gym workouts. Patricia Sturbies has just commented, finished the workout a little earlier today, and yes, here to support Rad in the Tribe. Thank you, Patricia. She is one of our members in Canada, good old Canada, and she's just about to swap from the at-home workouts into the gym because the gyms have opened back up there, and she's just about to go through a big strength phase, and just also mix it up a little bit so you don't lose all motivation. Not that Patricia would, of course, but that's one of your options, and it's not something that we talk to our new members about. We want you to learn the structure of the workouts, learn how UMS does things. But Patricia's been around for over a year, fair well, and she's now going to try both, and she's got that option because she's on the UMS subscription.
That's right. Membership has perks. Membership has perks.
Tell you what, I'm pretty keen for this weekend here in Sydney. Even though we've had a few days around that 20 mark yesterday, the weather was good. This weekend is going to be sunny and 27 degrees. I'm going to have to stay indoors.
27. Yeah, it is.
And I've been talking about how
Here we go, guys. Face pull.
spring always has that cold snap before it actually kicks in the spring, and I was hoping it was last weekend, but no. Then we've got 4 days of rain and 17 degrees in a row after the weekend. But surely spring will be in full effect after that.
Get out and get some vitamin D, Sydney.
Yes,
Get
absolutely.
out and get some vitamin D. Remember, on these face pulls, Tribe, we want to be using the full range of movement in your shoulders as much as you can. Protract forward at the bottom and then retract the scapula and pull those arms and elbows back behind your body as much as you can. Of course, it's going to be based on your limitations and mobility. Scott Rohan's giving us 6 thumbs up today.
That's more than usual.
Here we go, middle splits. You doing middle splits crack here or just yeah? Explain what crack is.
Contract, relax, antagonist, contract. So here, I contract my adductors by pulling my feet into the ground for 5 seconds. And then I relax, and now I contract the antagonist, the quads and the glutes, to pull my feet apart. Relax, contract the adductors. Relax, contract the quads and the glutes. One more.
Nothing like a bit of crack in the morning.
Hardcore crack.
All right, rest. All right, 2 rounds down.
How good. How good.
I think I might have taken my wrist a bit hard. I've limited the blood circulation and it's going red.
It's going blue.
I know.
It's all right. It'll go numb. It'll go numb before it hurts.
No, it won't hurt, so you can push through it. Boom, done.
Yeah, that's right. That is right.
She'll be right.
She'll be right.
That's what we say. Down under.
She'll be right.
Truth.
She'll be right.
Flaming galah.
All right, Tribe. You are 1 workout away from a good mood. Let's go.
Another 15 seconds or so, recovery.
Here we go. And 3.
5, 4, 3, 2, rock and roll.
Ooh, pardon me. I just hiccuped into the microphone. How rude of me.
I'm playing with fire today. I'm on my 2nd coffee already, and that's going to be a lot of caffeine into the system. I did drink 2 litres of water already, so I'm off to a good start.
Yanni's going to be bouncing off the walls.
And peeing like a racehorse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anxiety for days.
I'm looking forward to a good flexibility and straight arm strength workout today. I haven't done one for a while, except for last Sunday.
Well done, Tribe. Remember with those straight arm, with this scapular push-up variation, to make sure your shoulder blades stay protracted the entire time, especially as you tuck those knees up. I have seen a lot of our members in the gym
Here we go.
do that one and just hike up into the air. They get their hips up really high, which is not the idea of that exercise. That's not a bad exercise. It's great for handstands and whatnot. But what we are doing here this day is basically progressions and regressions of levers and planches. We'll talk about that one again as we come into the last round.
Ooh. Oh, God. Two sides.
I'd love to know who is doing well with this mobility drill, with the Cossack squat with the lean and reach, the twist. I couldn't even get any rotation when I was doing this one last week. If you're doing fairly well at this one, guys, if you look anything like Rad, see if you can get a quick pic of yourself and post it up in our UMS Movement Mastermind group. Nay, let's tie in that Instagram challenge. Take a picture, make a post and tag us in it. Post it to your normal page on Instagram, and even if you do it on Facebook, that is sweet pics as
Here we
well.
go for the faithfuls.
And tag Unity Gym at it in that post. Love to see who is doing well with that Cossack with rotation. Doing well, tribe. Let's keep at it. We're almost finishing that third last round, or third last, no, the third round.
God.
Shake it out a little bit. We've got our middle splits to go.
Golden cross. 27 likes, 26 watching live. Well done, everybody. Thanks for the love.
Now, as I'm sure a lot of you out there know, but for those who don't, CRACK is an acronym that stands for contract, relax, antagonist contract. It is a great way to help gain mobility and get those extra inches.
Everyone likes an extra inch.
What Rad will be doing here as he contracts, he's trying to pull his heels into the ground and contracting the adductors, the muscles here that are being stretched. Then he relaxes them, and then he squeezes or contracts the antagonist muscle group, which is quads, glutes. So we included the glutes in that? Yeah. So it's then like we're trying to pull apart the adductors. So even though you might not be moving much, those muscles that are stretching are going through being stretched to contracting, stretching, contracting.
Diane Norbury, nothing like Rad, but definitely ahead of Will. Love it. Love it.
You added the definitely in there, but I'm sure it was implied.
I know, yeah.
I hope a lot of people are ahead of me in that one.
Yeah, a lot of you will find that when you do a lot of the straight arm scapular strength workouts where we work on flexibility, advanced flexibility and compression, you will cramp. You'll experience cramps in the hips, you'll experience cramps in the quads, and you'll look at what Rad's doing and just think, like, what I do looks nothing like that. Yeah. I can tell you that flexibility training is really, really a journey and a process, unlike strength training, because it's often just so foreign for the body, the positioning and the ability to contract muscles in these end ranges. It's a really different and unique skill to unlock and develop, but it is extremely rewarding, and you just have to trust the process. You have to trust the process, practice faith that it will come for you as long as you're consistent. The key is consistency. Just turn up and do the work. And if you ask any of our tribe members, and it'd be interesting to get a few of our gym tribe members who are on the stream to comment here, how, it feels like it just sort of happens all of a sudden overnight. Like you're just beating your head against a wall for months and months and months, and then all of a sudden you do a workout and you go, oh wow, I'm actually quite flexible, Often it's not until you see yourself in one of the Instagram posts or photos or something like that, and you just go, wow, I have gained a lot of flexibility in the last 3 months, 6 months, 12 months.
And then you're like myself, who's kind of gone off book while we've been in lockdown, and then you try a few stretches, or you get thrown into the live stream workouts, and you realize you've also lost it all because you didn't keep up with it. Consistency is key. Pete Sturbies is also saying, still finding that Cossack and rotation exercise tough. If it was easy, there'd be no point in doing it.
Yeah,
It
that's right.
is a real challenge.
If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you, tribe. That's the idea. I think the quote that I say all the time, that I throw around, all progress takes place outside of your comfort zone, could not be more poignant for today's workout. Because these stretches generally feel very uncomfortable. But it's also extremely important that you understand that when you're training for flexibility, discomfort is a very, very different experience than pain. And it's extremely important that you, of course, explore your limitations, but get very clear on the difference, because when you experience pain, you'll often experience quite severe DOMs the following day. And you don't really want DOMs from stretching, like really severe DOMs, because that's going to inhibit your ability to progress. Let's go, tribe. The clock is ticking. You got to ask yourself, are you becoming the person you want to be? Are you focusing a lot of effort into these stretches? Are you focusing a lot of effort into these Wednesday workouts? It's interesting. A lot of people want to unlock calisthenics. A lot of people want to play a big game. They want to unlock calisthenics. They want to be able to do handstands. They want to be able to do planches. They want to be able to do levers. They want to be able to do press handstands. But no one really wants to turn up and do the work when it comes to Wednesday. You know, it's calisthenics is a serious journey. It's a decade-long journey, some would say. You know, to become like really, really good.
Oh, God.
And action is the foundational key to your success with calisthenics. You just got to turn up, take action, and do the work.
That's right, it is a journey reserved only for the dedicated, only for the disciplined. That's why these two can do it and I can't. But I'll get there.
You'll get there. Just keep turning up and doing the work.
Absolutely. Every time Brad talks about his the decision, the point in his life where he made the decision to actually get flexible, I'm about, I think, 5 years ahead of that. So I'm hoping in the next 5 years I'll be doing exactly what Brad's doing right now.
We've found, because we worked at it for a good 5 to 7 years on our flexibility, but we were testing it and experimenting. There was no real solid content we could follow for flexibility training. What we've found with our tribe here at the gym is when you apply the program, in 12 months you can be radically more flexible. And if we had the same access to the same information and program when we started, I'm sure it wouldn't have taken us so long. You know, you can be a lot more flexible, especially if there's no compromise. You know, if you're not really physically compromised.
I'm a ranger, does that count?
No.
Redhead? No?
No, I heard they're more flexible. You got to push yourself though, because no one else is going to do it for you. You got to get up every morning, and it helps to have a solid why. It helps to know why you want to do it. Be really clear on that, you know.
All right. Pass me a dowel rod, please.
Primaries done, tribe. About to get into our supplementary lifts, exercises.
Okay, here we go, everyone. All right. If you can't do the dowel rod, you have to just do the floor slide. The specifics of this exercise are very, very important to get right. And basically nothing in your body should be tense when you're doing the movement for the floor slide. For the dowel rod, it's different, because with the dowel rod you draw your tummy in, but that makes it way harder. So if you can't make the dowel rod just move up and down on the floor and come down to your shoulders like that, whilst your elbow and arm stays like relatively horizontal, so you're not doing that, then you're not ready for this. And for me, this is very, very hard, because when you get an injury like a slap tear, which I had in one shoulder and then a year later in another shoulder, one of the first things that you lose is range of motion, is mobility. So I was watching a video that one of our videographers is making the other day, where I'm doing a dowel rod shoulder dislocate with my hands at shoulder width apart, absolutely no problem. And now it's really just not possible for me because of the range of motion that I've lost. That's about my best effort, and that's even really challenging for me. But if you went back a year ago, I couldn't even do it like that. So doing this, what I'm about to do now, for me is like the upper limit of what my capability is. So very hard for me to do it very well, but I can do it. So you have to watch, if you watch me not doing what I'm saying, that's when I'm coming to the point of failure. But you have to really make sure that before you do it with the dowel rod, that you can do a good W slide on the ground. And a good W slide on the ground is that the scapula stays depressed at all times and everything else in your body is completely relaxed, and you don't feel it here in the upper traps. If you feel it in the upper traps and if your shoulders start elevating, you need to work on that more. And if you can do that and you can get full range of motion where your arms come all the way up and all the way down with your hands and elbows on the ground, then you can do what I'm doing here. So we're going to aim for like between 5 and 8 reps. And if you do it with the dowel rod like what I'm doing, you have to suck your stomach in so that there's a gap between your stomach and the ground.
All right, tribe, let's go. All progress takes place outside of that comfort zone. You must expect great things of yourself before you can do them. Don't fear the challenge. Embrace the challenge.
Do not fear the challenge.
That's right.
And of course, tribe, if you want a good example of the W slide on the ground, that's what I had to do last week. My shoulders are toy. I keep donking myself in the noggin with that stick and I can't go behind the head. So, if you're like me, time to regress.
Oh. It's a very hard move to do if you don't have the mobility, and I'm regaining shoulder mobility. So for me, it's a very hard move.
Yeah, coming back from an injury like a slap tear, you've literally got to retrain the stabilizers, you've got to retrain the scapular retractors and depressors to do their job properly. You've got to get that glenohumeral synergy going again, and it takes a little bit of time, and then once it's all functioning properly, you can start working on maximal strength and flexibility again. And then your mobility comes. How's everyone's legs feeling today after leg day yesterday? Peak week.
Ooh. I didn't do your workout, guys, but I did do legs, and mine are feeling all right now.
Okay, here we go.
Midday today onwards, it's going to be a different story.
I did 5x5 at 120 kilos, and then a bunch of step-ups.
Yummy.
40 kilos and some reduced range eccentric Nordics.
5x5 at 120, were you taking it easy?
Yep. Yeah, I haven't lifted heavy for a couple of weeks, man. I had the virus. I had the sickness.
I had the beard.
Gunner's legs are feeling okay at the moment, which is good to see.
What's that?
Gunner's legs are feeling okay at the moment.
Oh, my legs are stuffed.
Let's get ready.
Sam Nye is saying, peachy booty rad.
Mate, he's got some serious buns.
Yeah, he's got some glutes on him.
He's got some serious buns.
People have asked me what my booty secrets are for a long time, mate. And the secret is genetics. Get yourself a spondylolisthesis in your L4 and L5 and you too can have a perky booty like me.
It's not all that. I got a perky booty and I didn't used to have one. I just trained the absolute crap out of them. It can be done.
Can be done.
It can be done.
I was one of those dudes with a flat butt about 2 decades ago. I had no glutes, 0 glutes. And now I've got some serious buns. You got to do a lot of hip thrusts, you got to do a lot of deadlifts, you got to do a lot of lateral work, you got to do a lot of squats, split squats, step ups, lunges.
Okay, here we go.
We're back into a try. Remember that belly button is being pulled up and off the ground. That is not arching through his lower back to get up higher. That won't get you anywhere. When you pull your belly button up, it's like you tuck your hips under and you push your quads into the ground almost.
Remember, tribe, a little progress each day adds up to big results when you're working on these postural muscles. You just got to focus on doing the form and technique right. You got to optimize your technique on these movements.
Oh man, I had better range on that last set. Oh, brutal. All right.
Dooly dooly.
Holy dooly. Here we go. Couple of stretches. What you got to know as well, guys, is that when I do this flexibility routine, I do more focus on the areas of my body that I need, and that's what you all should be doing. So for me, the glutes are the tightest part of my body. So my glutes and my hip flexors. So I do a big focus on that. A lot of people have way better glutes than me. They can go into a external rotation just so easily compared to me. And if that's you, then you don't need to spend much time on this. You know, a lot of other people really need work on the middle splits or the pancake.
Yep.
Those are two areas that
Hamstrings.
hamstrings and middle splits.
Calves.
For me, that's not a major area of focus that I need work on because I've done so much work on it in the past. So you have to, you should use this time to prioritize the parts of your body that you need the most.
Gunnar Nielsen saying first week I couldn't walk. Who else is experiencing a massive level up from phase 7? Who found it really difficult in week 1 and week 2, and they're finding week 3 it's starting to come together? I know there's a bunch of you watching live who have done all 18 workouts of phase 7. Let us know if you're leveling up.
No doubt everyone, not me, is
No doubt.
absolutely leveling up.
What hurts today makes you stronger tomorrow. Couldn't be more true.
Is that the end of the workout?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
doing the stretching here.
Into the stretching now, tribe. Remember, your body is primed and ready to rock and roll. Don't skip this stretching at the end of the workout. Your nervous system is fatigued. That helps to delay the brain's inhibitors and allow you to access new ranges of movement that weren't possible when you were cold. So make sure that you do the stretches. And as Rad said before, you don't have to necessarily do what he does. You can do what you find challenging. Do what you find challenging.
I hate this stretch because I'm really bad at it. And that's why I do it every day. I suck at this stretch.
I'll tell you what you're going to need to do though is take that tape off. I'm looking at it in the camera. It actually looks like You're really going blue.
Certainly going blue.
There we go.
Roy Stern saying me.
Roy's leveling up.
Leveling up. Good work. Good work. Have a guess what the 2 key elements of a successful diet are. I'd like to know if anyone can get this right. Of course, this is out of the daily Inner Circle email that's going out at 9 o'clock this morning.
Speaking of diet, a friend of mine's starting a movement for Fat Lives Matter. They're meeting up this Saturday for their first meeting, 11 a.m. at Hungry Jack's, then 12 p.m. at McDonald's, and 1 p.m. at KFC.
Was that even a joke? Come on, man.
Yanni's actually disappointed.
I thought there was going to be a punchline.
That was a punchline, man.
Legs and flexibility have definitely improved over this phase. Felix, well done, brother.
Well done, mate.
That's awesome. Awesome. Roy Stern, I think there's another towel rotation exercise. Another towel rotation exercise. What's that? Oh, he's suggesting maybe that we didn't finish the workout. I don't know. Did you skip something?
No.
Is there another towel rotation exercise?
No?
No?
No, there's only the dowel rod slides.
Roy's going to do an extra towel rotation exercise if anyone wants to join him.
Yeah. Yeah, Roy is about to do an extra 30 minutes of workout.
Remember, tribe, success is found in your daily routine. Make sure that the routine is finished properly with a little bit of flexibility training.
A few years ago, when we had another team member here working with us, Casey, Richard and Casey and me used to do the circuits together every day, the UMS circuit. So we used to do our workouts, and we all had some slightly different stuff we were working on in the primary workout, but then we'd come together for the circuit. And back then we used to do 45 seconds of work and then 15 seconds of rest. And we had a rule that if anybody started doing the next exercise during the 15 seconds rest by accident, they had to keep doing it for the whole rest period and the 45 seconds, which meant that they had no rest. And we used to get Richard every time. It was so funny. We'd finish an exercise and we'd go, right, burpees, let's go. And then Richard would jump down and start doing burpees, and we'd go, ah!
Yeah.
We had to do burpees for the whole 45 seconds and the 15 seconds rest. It was hilarious. We used to get him every time.
Cruel.
I used to do that to our members.
Yeah.
And up the back, and we'd be like, all right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then they'd all start, and then 5 seconds later I'd say, go. And then they'd all stop and look at me with disgust. It was mainly just to entertain myself at the expense of everyone else.
Yes.
Classic.
You're welcome for the gains.
You're welcome.
No one's answered my pop quiz, the 2 key elements of a successful diet. So I'll answer it myself. The 2 key elements to a successful diet are thus. Number 1, you must learn to track your calories or macros, at least initially, until you understand how to stay in a neutral energy balance. Whether you like it or not, calories and macronutrients count. And the second is you must practice daily cognitive restraint, meaning you must be able to say no when you're feeling hungry. And these 2 reasons are the reason why, wait for it, Weight Watchers is the most successful diet to date.
Well, where we were.
Yep. All of the research indicates that if you can hack the system and create a system that allows people or guides people through those 2 things, you will have the best possible adherence to the diet for weight loss. And Weight Watchers do it, of course, with their point system. So once people achieve the daily points, they know that they have to stop eating, which helps with cognitive restraint. And they also monitor and track your calories in the food because the food is carefully prepared. I don't like Weight Watchers because I don't like processed food, but it seems to work the best because they've hacked the system. So no matter what diet you're trying to do, if you're trying to lose weight, those are the 2 secrets. Here's the hard fact: diets don't fail, people do.
Boom.
Snap.
Crackle, pop.
We know what to do. We just
Rice bubbles.
don't do it. If you want to know more about that, guys, you need to subscribe to the Inner Circle Daily. It's going to be going out in an email today, and all this week and all next week we're going deep in nutrition principles for both fat loss and for muscle gain. Gunnar Nielsen saying, I can only count to 1,000, so I'm good every day.
That's why Gunnar always does 1,000 reps. 1,000 sets, 1,000 everything.
That's right.
Gunnar, I think I saw you post a video yesterday of your skater/shrimp squats, whatever we're calling them. They look pretty impressive, mate.
He's going good.
Sure is.
For a man with no knees, he's going good.
It's the first thing I thought of.
Yeah. Going good. How's everyone feel? Wednesday workout done. How are you feeling?
All right, that's it, team. We are done.
Remember, tribe,
Well done, guys.
make sure that you get yourself over to the Movement Mastermind. Post your best workout selfie with the hashtag @HomeWorkouts and hashtag Daily Grind. Get yourself entered into the monthly merch pack giveaway. Also, the Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Make sure that you are tagging in your posts. Tag Unity Gym in your posts, and you will go in the draw for our weekly t-shirt giveaway.
Absolutely, that's right. A lot of people have been posting to our groups on Facebook, but if you post this to your own page on Facebook or on Instagram, and tag us in it, you go in the draw to win a t-shirt, yo.
Not Facebook, Instagram.
Instagram, that's
It
right.
has to be Instagram, and you've got to be following us on Instagram to qualify. That's the important part. So let's get it done, tribe, and we'll see you all tomorrow for another epic upper body push-pull pattern workout. We're rounding out. We're in the home straight for peak week now. We're bringing this in. One more upper body, one more lower body, and we are done. All right, tribe, have a great day.
That's right, a pleasure as always, tribe. We will see you same time tomorrow. Peace.
Health is about performance, not just body image.
You better be willing to accept what you're going to have to do to get there.
We'll start focusing on movement goals, strength goals, flexibility goals.
When you nail that skill, it's there forever.
The body image goal doesn't get you that
It's the
far.
consistency and frequency that's going to get you there. It's not the intensity.
There's no shortcuts to mastery and movement. Destination doesn't change overnight, but your direction will.
The gym is not the place to beat up the body that you hate. It's the place to build the body that you love.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.